Hi everybody, welcome back. Today I'm here from this beautiful college where I study psychology. I feel inspired to share the topic of overthinking because I'm guilty of overthinking and of having analysis paralysis, and I want this to be a place for conversation, for expansion, for talking about how we sometimes self-sabotage. So you are listening from I'm gonna have a podcast, you are listening from your home, from your job. Please let me know in the comment box below. I want to get to know you more. And I'm gonna be reading from my notes. I have my planner here and I'm gonna show you in another video how to be more organized and to have more clarity in everything that you do. So what happens when we are distracted? And in this era of social media, this fast-paced society with lots of information, we don't get to go within. We don't know ourselves. Really, we are always seeking information, or we get entertained with other people's social media. And I understand, I went through the same. It's really easy to get distracted. But that's why we need to take time to nourish the soul, to slow down, to go out in nature. And the biggest and best downloads happen in nature or when you are doing a mindless activity. The more that I am clear, like I'm a clear channel, and my connection to the spirit is open, the more I receive guidance. And the spirit, you can call it the universe, the divine force, the elements, God, whatever you call it, it's always present. And you can call upon that energy to sustain you. So we are in this era of social media. We have lots of distractions, we have lots of access to tons of information, and I love to consume information that it fits my soul. I try not to be into everybody's lives because there are so many people out there now sharing information. So be selective of the information that you are consuming. Is the information educational? Is the information spiritual? Is bringing you joy? It's an information that you can use in your daily life, or it's just noise. So when you are a clear channel, and a channel like your body, your whole body is a channel. We can receive information, we can receive downloads. When you are clear, then you have those aha moments. And that's the magical phase, when you start receiving more clarity about what you are looking for. When the brain is active, when we are always in the doing, we were saturated with information, with knowledge, with to-do lists, and we are not able to be a clear channel. And I personally have been guilty of trying to do a lot, and the more I try, the harder it is. because it should be the path of least resistance. So let me know if this resonates. I'm going to start having a Patreon account dedicated to meditations, to more speeches like this, classes. So stay tuned for more. Drop the comments below and let me know if you are trying to be a community, like I'm trying to grow this into a beautiful community of like-minded people and make a difference. So, for example, some ideas come when we are not even thinking about it, right? When we are in the shower, taking a shower, walking in the forest, taking our dog to the park. And the most amazing ideas are dropping into the consciousness. Why? Because this is called the default mode when the brain is not trying to be in the doing and is actually in the back seat relaxing. It's when this type of network happens, right? For example, ideas come when we are not thinking about them, when we're not trying hard to have an idea, or I'm gonna have a business, I need a business, I need an idea for the business, and the more you're obsessed about it, nothing happens, really, because the brain is acting in a flight or fight response. I'm oversaturated, don't give me more to do. I need time to rest and go within and recalibrate. And I love to do lots of research about the brain, human behavior. I studied psychology and counseling, and I'm always fascinated about how we respond to those prompts within our brain. One example, or many examples of the default mode is, for example, daydreaming. In daydreaming, we're tapping to the magical quality of our thinking, our thought processes. We are detached from an outcome, and it's when we start visualizing and imagining things. That's the part of the visualization that is very productive when we are not, I'm gonna visualize because I want to manifest my dream house. No, that's not how it works. Because you are not coming from a place of rest and stillness. So when you drift into imagination, daydreaming, the dreamlike quality, the aspect of relaxation comes naturally to you. It's when you start getting the best downloads. When you are in self-reflection, like I'm gonna start journaling every day. So when you start reflecting about your day, journaling or reading a book, and then you start thinking, I wish I did this, or I think I'm gonna move into this different direction. It doesn't come with force, it's not planned. Those are little hints from the universe that you need to be more open-minded to change directions. This is the opposite of overthinking. Overthinking, you are in the conscious mind, super focused, almost OCD, and in the default network where the brain is taking more like it's the guide behind the scenes, is when you start getting all those pieces of information that you need. That's why I'm gonna do lots of meditation, guided visualizations, EFT to help you recalibrate your energies. So the truth comes with clarity. The truth doesn't come from noise. It comes from clarity. So when you are daydreaming, you are not in a super focused attention. You are relaxed. You are at the pool, relaxing at the beach, looking at the ocean waves, and then wow, why I'm so inspired. Here is so healing, because you are detached from outcomes. So another way to gain clarity and connect to your own wise self, your own downloads, is through somatic healing. Playing music in the background and dancing, some sort of movement, nothing harsh, just a walking meditation, yoga. And when you are in touch with your body, because your body carries lots of energy, you start receiving more of those downloads. And there is an incubation effect. You do your somatic exercise, your visualizations, your meditation, and it comes a period of nothing. Nothing gonna happen. Be patient, please, because I went through the same. It comes next day. It comes in the most unexpected times. Maybe in a restaurant you are with your loved one and you're eating, and then, oh, okay. And now I know why I was feeling blocked, because I didn't allow my brain and my body to be in sync. So the brain does a lot on its own. You need to trust yourself. You need to trust your brain. You need to trust your nervous system. When you are dysregulated for doing too much, the executive function of your brain is going to be in overload, and you won't be able to receive clarity. So the less you do in this purposely but also meditative state is when you start receiving wisdom, information from the universe. I want to show you guys a labyrinth that is part of this college, and it's a beautiful place where I come to meditate and to unwind and stop the overthinking mind. So guys, I wanted to show you the beautiful willow trees in front of me. 1, 2, 3 or 4 willow trees that inspire the name of my channel. I hope you can receive the beautiful frequencies of healing and peace coming from these trees. Stay tuned for more.